this is going to be some show, let me tell you. Kate Moss is on the show! Lindsay Lohan is on the show! Sarah Jessica Parker is on the show! I just can't say no to these girls. And there's more. Roll the titles.
It's Celebrity Soup with the very best roundup of showbiz news, must-see TV and reality show madness. In the can this week, Kate Moss plans another comeback, Chantelle reaches dizzy heights, and Sir Alan Sugar points the finger. Now here's our host, Iain Lee.
Hey there, welcome to Celebrity Soup, your weekly guide to the hottest entertainment stories, celebrity gossip and the very best that TV has to offer. Coming up, Sarah Jessica Parker makes a good impression, The Simpsons, the best thing on the box, and have you been watching Chantelle on Living the Dream? She's really lucked out on a yacht in Marbella. She looks like she's having the time of her life.
I'll tell you what, this boat and I'll float my boat. I'm living the dream.
She loves it there, the sun in the sky, golden sands, blue water. Blue water, brilliant! I've still got points on a boots card to spend! Hey, it's time for Celebrity Soup News. And the tabloids claim that drug-free Kate Moss is to become a Buddhist. Buddhists, of course, believe in reincarnation. And Kate says she'd love the chance to live her life all over again, but this time, not get caught! Davina McCall's new chat show, Davina, has delivered the BBC's lowest ever peak time audience for a Wednesday night. Just 2.5 million viewers. Ouch. It can only get worse for Davina. Bird flu's just around the corner, and here she is with a massive turkey on her hands. There was outrage when it was revealed that Camilla Parker Bowles splurges £5,500 a month on getting her hair done. Apparently, the vast majority of it goes on her favourite styling product. Now, I think it is shocking. I mean, 60 grand a year is a lot to spend on a moose. Let's head off to the land of soap and glory. Ooh, and by far the biggest and best soap story of the week belonged to Albert Square. Sonia and Naomi's sapphic love ensured that Tuesday night's episode ended with more of a whimper than a bang. It would have been quite a climax if Martin hadn't come crashing in.
Martin, just go away!
Sonia, where are you? Tell me who you got this up!
Sonia, I'm sorry. I tried to stop him, but he just burst straight in.
Now that is great acting from Martin. You can almost read his mind. He's thinking, my wife naked on a sofa. Naomi, did you have a hand in this? Now, I must have missed the omnibus, but someone told me that over on Corrie, Mike Baldwin is actually getting worse. That can't be true, surely. Here he is, talking to himself and waiting for his dead wife, Alma, down at the docks.
We'll be happy here, Alma. I mean, what do you want your own place for? You come and live with me. We'll enjoy it. I mean, just look around.
Getting worse? How bad must his acting have been before? Now, guess what? It's reality show clip time. And we're off to the Animal House, or as BBC Three like to call it, Dog Borstal. Last week we introduced you to Mick, a military dictator who's great with dogs but hopeless with people. Remember his attempts to come to terms with a couple of gay dog owners from the first episode?
Dale and Andy, his partner, sleep in the same bed, obviously, and the dog shares that bed. Mate, if he had a donkey, would he be sleeping in the bedroom? No. Would he love the donkey any less than he loves his dog? No.
How bizarre is that? I've had a week to think about that, and the question remains the same. What donkey? So after that same-sex debacle, those cheeky producers lined Mick up with another couple. Emmy and Emily share a name and a bed.
Zebedee is a dark brindle boxer. He's 14 months old, and he's still growing. I think he's bored easily. He's destructive. He breaks things, he chews things.
Oh, who'd live with that? Big sloppy jowls, hairs on the sofa, licking their own bits. It's no wonder the dog wants out. Amazingly, Mick decides that the best way to test Zebedee's conduct is to set an ambush for the two girls and their unsuspecting dog. He's about to jump out of a portaloo and throw chips and a can of lager at them. I'm telling you all this just so you can sit back and enjoy it.
This is a classic ambush situation.
Hello there. Girls, want a chip? Yeah, I'll have a chip.
Good boy.
Well, let me just give him that.
No, it's all right, thanks.
Chew on it. What about if I throw it at him? Hey, why are you ignoring me all the time? What's the matter with you?
Good boy.
Why are you ignoring me? Now.
Emily and Zebedee did exactly the right thing. They just kept walking as far away from that lunatic as possible, and then they quit. But Mick was clearly on good form because his replacement patient, Billie Jean, and her dog Fudge lasted, all of 2 hours.
I just find you very rude.
Well, I don't think I am rude.
And talk to me nicely, please. I
Right,
don't
okay.
appreciate going, come here, sit, to put stuff down. I'm not a dog.
Now she's crying her eyes out. She ain't going to make it, mate. There's no way. I don't even want to train her. So she might as well pack her bags and...
Will Mick ever actually train a dog? Well, find out next week. Of course, there's no shortage of reality shows stuffed full of Z-lebrities, but there's one that always guarantees the biggest stars. Celebrity Fit Club. And this week, the producers decided to make their heavyweight contenders provide a little light entertainment. In a futile attempt to detract from his failure to lose any weight at all, Russell Grant kicked it off with a humorous poem.
5 pounds of muscle, Russell?
No.
You gotta be kidding me. Where the hell is it?
I don't know. But you see, all that muscle has turned to a hustle because I'm Russell, half.
He's the bard that's made of lard. In a surreal twist, the show went from poetry to poetry in motion as the contestants danced around a fairy ring.
So we go towards the right, just to feel the music and to greet each other from heart to heart. In the spirit of children.
Now, Bobby should really do something about that bad breath. Next week, the group will try laughter therapy. They're going to push Russell on his back and watch him try to get up. Now, I know we beat Paris and the whole country is counting down to 2012, but I really don't like the Olympics. The athletes are all so good at it. It's boring. And it may just be me, but it's not that funny, is it? Channel 4's The Games, on the other hand, has everything. Almost everything. Before the series proper had even started, Goldie, he's come a long way since Blue Peter, broke his leg water skiing and producers threw Darren Day off the show when they realised who he was. Still, it's no big loss, not when you've got the great comedy combination of a swimming pool and Marcel Somerville at your disposal. And if you're wondering why you've never heard of Marcel Somerville, that's because his preferred name is MC Platinum. He's from Blazing Squad, so that's why you've never heard of him.
Whilst the oldest member of the group is showing real style, Blazing Squad's MC Platinum is slightly less graceful.
Not that shit.
I love it. Just like his Blazing Squad bandmates, sunk without a trace. More from the Games next week. Now, this week saw the final episode of our favourite E4 reality show, Beauty and the Geek, before it gets shown all over again on Channel 4. The series started out with 7 gorgeous girls and the cubed root of 343 nerds. That's also 7. But to be honest, there has only ever been one geek for us, Edmund. There he is with his beauty Sam. Remember how he applied the rules of trigonometry to eating jam sandwiches? Well, this week, Sam taught him how to eat pizza triangles properly. The only problem is that with his nerdy complexion, it's hard to know where his face ends and the pizza begins.
Here's some napkins. He eats his pizza backward, crust first, and I just looked at him and I went, "Are you eating the crust?" He was like, "Yeah."
OK, so eat it, what, starting from the inside?
The pizza's circular, so the area of any given segment will be pi multiplied by the radius squared divided by the internal angle of the segment over 360. Oh, it's gone cold now. So, would the winners be Edmund and Sam or John and Terry? Well, it came down to one last question. What was the total combined age of the original 14 contestants? And whoever gets closest will pick up a 40 grand prize between them.
316. So have we definitely won then?
Yes, we just won £20,000 each.
Oh, I was just amazed. Absolutely amazed by her. She did so well.
I can't believe how quick you are at maths.
Yeah, he might be good at maths, but he can't be that smart. If he was, He'd have told her that £40,000 divided by 2 was 500 quid. But well done to Sam. Apparently, she's really looking forward to when the show's repeated on Channel 4. She can't wait to find out who wins next time. Now, proving that there's no show business like... well, business, Series 2 of The Apprentice once again captured our imaginations, mainly in wondering what hideous torture would best befit the most irritating contestants ever to appear on TV. Last week's most mental was Jo, a woman who could not stop talking. Never has a speakerphone been put to such frightening use. Hands-free? Yeah, if only to stick your fingers in your ears. This is Jo.
I told you that 4 times and you still wouldn't let us go on with it, so it held up.
Yeah, OK, Sharon. We've got...
Can we do this, Lick?
Through about the location, about making...
Yeah, hang on, Jo, let us speak first of all. I actually went through the process.
Guys, we could have got it from somewhere else, so that's...
Yeah, hang on. Jo, let me just...
Right, that's it, ladies. You're all fired. Oh, hello, the Director General of the BBC. Yeah, put him through. Hello, sir. Yeah, she drives me mad every Wednesday night too. Loud, bossy, annoying. I can't argue with that. You want me to fire her? It'll be a pleasure. Leave it with me. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Hang on 1 second. Hello, yes. It's Sir Alan Sugar. Listen, you've tried my patience every week and it's just not working. Davina, you're fired. Join me after the break for part 2.
Still to come, Big Brother winner Chantelle gets high, Sarah Jessica Parker takes it on the chin, and Shirley Bassey is a sexy 69.
Where we'll offer up another portion of celebrity poop, snigger our way through Crufts and discover a brilliant new singing talent. But before all that, Celebrity Soup News. Now, the News of the World has reported that Holly Maguire, a.k.a. Footballers' Wives Keeley, is a £7,000 a night call girl. Apparently, Holly said it's sordid, humiliating and degrading, but it's on ITV and might lead to better things. I like that. Lindsay Lohan has revealed she'd be prepared to break her own no nudity clause and bare her breasts for the right film, if it won her an Oscar. Yeah, I don't mean to be cruel, Lindsay, but I'm quite sure the first requirement of an Oscar-winning film is that you're not in it. Yes, I am. Sky One's new promo for The Simpsons is a work of genius. They've remade the famous title sequence with real people, and it's inspired. And you can expect another spontaneous outburst of sarcasm-free sincerity from me sometime around June 2011. A few weeks ago, we came up with a name for those film and TV starlets who are gorgeous-looking but not blessed with such beautiful minds. What was that again? Oh, yes. And who better to be our Foxy moron this week than Big Brother's Chantelle, now living it up on E4 in Living the Dream. Courtesy of some presenting work for GMTV, the Blonde Ambition tour landed in Marbella, and the moment she arrived in Español, our Chantas did her best to prove her doubters wrong as she immersed herself in art, culture and Spanish cuisine.
Oh, TGI Fridays, McDonald's, Pizza Hut.
Yeah, but she wouldn't eat in any of them. She doesn't trust that foreign muck. Next up was a trip in a helicopter, and standing on the runway, the not-at-all dumb blonde suddenly remembered she's got a fear of flying.
I don't mind flying in an aeroplane, but I just don't like going up and coming down.
Yeah. I don't mind flying, but oh my God, the wings have come off! But she was right to be scared of flying. When she gets airborne, it really does look proper scary.
We're even higher than... Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Upside down? After Big Brother, her whole world's turned upside down. At least she didn't say, it's a bit cold, can you turn that big fan off? For dog lovers and fans of the most extraordinarily accidental innuendos, the biggest TV event of the moment just had to be Crufts. You couldn't fault the BBC's coverage, but we just couldn't stop laughing. The problem is, we all know what a female dog's called. It's a technical name. It's not funny. Remember that. Not at all funny. Here's a typical Crufts clip. Now, don't let me hear so much as a titter from you.
The classes are split for dogs and for bitches, and they're also split according to age and how many prizes you've won in the past. So let's say you enter the puppy bitch class. If you win that class, you've then got to beat all the other bitch winners, all the other bitch class winners to win best bitch.
See? Nothing funny about that. But it wasn't just verbal innuendo that gave us the giggles. Some of the things these trainers do to their dogs, I don't know. Remember, no laughing at the back, please.
They are the consummate show dogs, both of them, in marvellous condition and foot perfect on the move.
Well, I must say, all have shown quite beautifully here today on this big moment.
Oh! Now, I don't know much about dogs, but aren't you supposed to put the biscuits in the other end? But that wasn't the end of the barely suppressed chuckles, not by any means. You are about to meet trainer Michelle Newman and her retriever, Chevy. What feat of canine dexterity do you think she's taught her dog to do?
And here's Michelle with Chevy.
Send your dog.
And this was the only retrieve which lost no marks at all today, a perfect one.
Take the article. Heel your dog.
That's right, to fetch a ball and bring it back. Nothing funny about that either. Although apparently Chevy's an animal in bed. He likes to do it human style. I like that. Time now for Chat Attack. Sarah Jessica Parker made a rare appearance on Late Night with Conan O'Brien this week, and Sarah gives good chat. She even does impressions, as well as her usual one, 30-something TV actress struggling to make it in films. She came up with this. See if you can work out who it is.
Now I do that fellow on Dancing with the Stars, or
Oh, really?
yeah, he's really, really not good. really, really not good.
Wow. So
That's
you
pretty
use that.
good.
That's good. I like that.
Dancing with the Stars was the US version of Strictly Come Dancing, and that was a British accent. I can't believe this, but the star of Sex and the City has just done a Len Goodman. Although with that enormous chin, I think she might have missed a trick, though she might have trouble with the catchphrases. If it's nice to see ya, why can it never be to see ya nice? Since Strictly Come Dancing, the BBC have had a bit of a problem with their Saturday night slot, and it got a whole lot worse last week when they screened a rip-off of their own Test the Nation borathon, Get Smarter in a Week. This Michael Aspel-fronted attempt aimed to improve the nation's intellect. Yeah, it's a risky strategy. Show too many of these and people might get so clever they turn over to watch ITV. Ironically. But it did give us a new feature that we're calling... Yeah! Ah! And this is a question from that programme that's plagued the finest minds of our generation. Stephen Hawking, Carol Vorderman, they've both struggled with this tricky poser.
Don't let logic get in the way now. The crazier the idea, the better. Away from food, how many different uses can you think of for a banana?
Now, 4 million people watched that programme and all of them said, stick it up your bum. We are beginning to tire of writing clever puns for our special features on this show, so we've decided to exchange the wordplay for numbers. So next up, 69, which features celebrities who are 69 years old. It could have been Jane Fonda or Dustin Hoffman, but sadly, ITV didn't make an audience with Jack Nicholson, so we're stuck with Shirley Bassey. The Welsh diva delighted the celeb-packed studio as she pulled all manner of sexy moves and wiggled her hips. Not sure whose hips they were, but she was wiggling them good.
I could show you a good time. Let me show you a good time.
Oh dear, hey big spender. Well, that's what they say whenever she walks into that Three Cooks bakery in Cardiff. Still, it was great to see her with all the old favourites, Claire Sweeney, Angela Rippon, and that bloke that used to bend the forks. It's a veritable who's that of showbiz. Now, when I was a little girl, Thursday night was brownie night, but now it's very definitely Tuesday. Yep, it's Dr. Jillian McHale and... Celebrity poop. This week on You Are What You Eat, everyone's favourite bum chum Gillian probed the plop of one Alan Madden's tailor.
An insurance consultant by day, by night he's someone else entirely. A big drinking DJ who's far from ladylike.
Oh, that is gross. He better not do that while she's prodding through some of his poo. That could put her right off. In what is now a familiar scene, the Scots doctor laid a table with all the food her patient had eaten in the last week. There are two things to note and savour. One, Alan has the cheek to steal a nibble, and two, listen up as Gillian appears to be trying out an American accent.
Yeah.
What did you just do?
I said any one of those.
Spit it out now.
It's gone now.
I mean, well, how is this so funny? What is so funny? It's so irritating. Don't you feel irritated, Nathan?
It's so irritating! Well, she spent so long nosing around the Deep South, it's not surprising something stuck. Now, some of Gillian's victims are a real handful, not Alan. The Jilly Gordon of the gents hands out his stool report, and he could do better.
I have never seen such a tiny poo from such a big person.
I'm not very proud of that at all.
Well, neither am I. I like to see big poos.
And they try and tell you that size doesn't matter. And sadly, that's it for Celebrity Poop this week. All you poo fans will just have to wait for the next one to come out. And we just have time for... Tip of the Week! There's no better fun to be had on TV than guessing who's going to be who on Stars in Their Eyes Kids. And of this week's Dealey Boppers, our favourite pocket transformer was 9-year-old Ben Rogers, a cute kid with a 2001 David Beckham haircut. But who would he be? You couldn't guess this one. Genius. He's got that strangled vocal right, although he may just have his sideburns done up too tight. That's it. That's your lot. Finito. Show's over, folks. Go home. Davina, hi. The whole "you're fired" thing, that was just a joke. Guest booking? Oh, I'm sure I can make a few suggestions. How about Pete Doherty? He'd do it for the crack. Yeah, you've already had Charlotte Church, Jordan and Tess Daly on. Yeah, I know. Nobody saw it. Davina, you may as well be talking to yourself, love. Hey, now there's an idea.